training video, we're going to cover the remaining three shipping types, and that'll be the retail shipping by range, the percentage of item price, and the percentage of cart subtotal. We're going to go into detail on the shipping by range, but the last two are really kind of one-offs. I'm just going to show you those screens. I'm not really going to create collections, but if you do have any questions on those, like I said, they're not commonly used, so just post your questions in the SmartCart group or shoot me an email, and I will be glad to explain those further. But let's go ahead and jump into retail shipping by range. Now, this collection is, this type of collection is actually the one that I see most used for retail shipping, and it also gives you the probably the most automation in your store to allow you to add this one time, or maybe two times or three times. Add these types of collections, maybe for your main country. If you're in the U.S., like do U.S., Canada, Mexico. Have different ranges for each of those countries, and then you have international. So you only have to set this up a couple times, and then it covers your entire store for all your retail shipping products. And I'll show you that a little bit in another video, but this is the most common and what I also prefer to use for retail shipping in my stores. So again, we're going to be using a auto or smart collection. This will be including all products in your store that have a product price greater than zero this time. As you recall, if you saw the free offer shipping video, it set up an auto collection for products that have a price equal to zero. And I'll show you the collection when we get done in a second, but this will be a smart collection where they're greater than. Again, we're going to leave this set to the default country of US in my case. And the only strategy we have here is the shipping rate by cart subtotal. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of boxes here so I don't have to hit this button as I'm going. But essentially what we have here on this form is we have the amount, so the dollar amount or the cost of the product to the customer, the from and the to, and then the rate you want to charge shipping for that particular range. So I'm going to say everything from a penny to $14.99. I'm going to charge $4.95 shipping. And everything from $15 to $24.99. I'm going to charge $6.95 shipping. And again, this is per item in the cart. So if the product's price falls within this range, this will be the rate that they get charged. Oh, sorry, I take that back. Cart subtotal. So we're dealing with the whatever the cart subtotal is. This will be what the rate is charged at. So now we'll do $25 to $34.99. $8.95. Now these are just random ranges and rates that I'm putting in here. This is not what I do for my store specifically, but you can put in whatever you'd like here. $35 to let's do 40. Actually, let's do 49.99, and then we'll do $10.95 for shipping rate. And one of the things you could do with this particular collection is that if you wanted to offer free shipping for $50 and over for, say, your entire store, not just, or for, say, for just for this collection, for just the products that are in this collection, then you can actually set up your free shipping threshold here as well. And you do that by leaving the very last rate here blank. It's kind of an advanced setup, so maybe just skip it for now, but you can always ask me in the support group on how to do this specifically. But if you left the to amount blank, this would mean that anything 50 and over, we just set, you need to put 0 in here, or you can do free. Either of those values will work. And that'll mean that essentially anything $50 and over, for any of your customers that purchase products from your store in the U.S., they'll get charged no shipping after they cross $50. but we won't do that for now. Here, we'll just go ahead and put $50 to $100. Again, not actual rates that probably anybody would use, but we'll just do this for demonstration purposes. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Create Collection. It looks like my internet connection's a little bit slow at the moment. There we go. All right, let's jump over to the collections in Shopify, and I'll show you what that looks like now. So you'll see these are all the different ranges and shipping rates per range. You can kind of see how the logic works in the title here, but again, don't edit these titles unless you have a good idea of what you're doing, or you've spoken to me and I've told you to come in here and change it, but because this is where the logic for the app comes from, for at least for the time being until the next version. So again, we use the Smart Collection. This will be all products in your store that have a price greater than 0. And then you'll notice we have, in my case, I don't have a whole lot of products in here, but I have a few. This automatically brings in all your retail products. So it's all your products that have a price greater than 0. As your customers come to the store and add them to the cart, as their cart goes up, they'll get an increasing shipping rate based on the value of their cart and where it falls in these ranges. And this is again, this is the shipping range, or the rate by range method is probably what I've most commonly come across as far as people teaching how to set up shipping. And again, this is also what I use for my stores as well. Let's go back over here to SmartCart, and we'll take a look at the final 2 collections. And so we have percentage of item price, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Again, these aren't used very often, so they're typically something you set up for manual where you specifically assign it to a product. And then you can do different shipping rates per item or progressive rates again. And so you just enter, just like the rates before, instead of doing rates like dollar amounts or whatever your currency is, you actually put in a percentage. So if you wanted to do 2%, you just put in 2 there. And that will actually charge a shipping rate that is 2% of the item's price. And then same thing on the progressive shipping rates. It's going to allow you to add multiple. So as they add more items to cart, you can say, we'll start with 10%. I don't know if that really would make sense, but 10, 5%, and maybe 1%. And as they add the items to the cart, it will charge a percentage of the price per item, and to give them their shipping rate. The next one up here is the percentage of cart subtotal, and this, like the shipping, like the retail rate by range, this is going to operate on the cart's subtotal, so it'll be a percentage of that. And again, you can put in 10%, 5%, whatever you want to put in there for the percentage for that particular collection. These aren't used very often. If you want more information on them or you want to see them in action, just hit me up in the group, and I can either, if you have a use case that this would work for, I can either create you a short video, a personal video, or kind of help walk you through setting it up. But that's it for this video, and thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.